Welcome to the Wilde Wealth Way. This podcast is powered by the team at Wilde Wealth Management Group, an award-winning financial services firm that provides comprehensive retirement, investment, real estate, insurance, legal, and tax planning services all under one roof. In each episode, professionals from the firm and our trusted partners will delve into topics ranging from retirement and the stock market to tax planning and insurance. We will even assist getting your kids into college and help get it funded. Welcome to the Wilde Wealth Way podcast. My name is Jaclyn Yoder. I'm the CEO of Wilde Wealth Management Group. And today I'm joined with Anna Wells, our marketing coordinator. Anna, I just wanted to say thank you for joining us today. And Anna came and joined us in 2018. Anna, can you kind of talk us through your journey of how you found Wilde Wealth and even your journey of your progression and where you started and where you're at now?
Yeah, so I joined Wilde Wealth in October of 2018, and I moved out here not really knowing anyone, and I found Wilde Wealth just through kind of job searching. And I knew immediately after walking in the building, I had to work for this company, just how great everyone is besides Trevor and Jackie. So that was kind of my journey to start. And then I started out at front desk, and I just fell in love kind of with the marketing side of things and social media and being a part of the events they do. And I love everything they do for the community as far as Wild for Arizona. So I've been here since.
Good. No, we're very happy to have Anna here. I will say when we kind of started sending people home during the whole COVID, Anna was one of our staples in the office. She was here through the whole thing. And so she was definitely a trooper in that regard. And in that time frame, we also were growing so quickly and just going through a lot of different things. And so Anna now helps assist, or I should say, keep Trevor, our CEO, and myself in line in regards to our scheduling. But she's also a big part of our marketing department as well. So we just want to say welcome again. And I just wanted to ask you, I guess, my first question, because we did just talk about how you were a solid here during COVID. What was that like?
Definitely a challenge working through with COVID, but to be honest, with everything that went on, it was really amazing to see how Wilde Wealth handled it and navigated through it. And it just made me even more proud to be here and work for this company. But yeah, it was definitely a challenge and not something we could have expected. But yeah, it made me realize how great Wilde Wealth is.
Yeah. Well, and Anna, she was also thankful she didn't have children through COVID as well. Yes. So we'll just put that out there.
I saw the ways for everybody else, and I was very grateful. I didn't have quite that issue with the children.
Yeah, so that was good. Today we're going to kind of talk through, Anna obviously helps us in regards to putting together our quarterly volunteer events. And she's a big piece of that in making sure, everything gets put on, online and put together, whatever that looks like. So in 1Q, we did the brown bag program, which was non-perishable foods that went to seniors, and it was a huge success. We created a list online through Amazon. People could go donate food and have it shipped to the office. And we ended up donating over 1,700 pounds of food to the organization. So it was such an amazing thing. We've had to get very, very crafty in our approach because Trevor, for Wilde Wealth, we have Wild for Arizona. And so giving back is such a huge, huge thing for him. And so through COVID, we had to really think of different ways that we could keep people involved. Clients love to give anytime that we have events. And so that was important for us to kind of keep that going through COVID. So with that said, we are working with Southwest Human Development for the second quarter. And just to give you a little information about them, is their focus is they work with children mostly through the ages of 0 to 5. And basically, that many people, what they don't know is that nearly 2 out of 3 children in low-income communities don't have a single children's book to call their own. So what they do is they have book drives. You can volunteer to make, I'm sure you've seen around town where you can make the little book libraries where people can go and get free books and kind of exchange them out. So they do that. But they also have for us, so we have on our event link, obviously on wildwealth.com. If you go to events, you will see that there's a link that you can actually donate books and even diapers, essentials for babies in all regards. And this time, instead of them coming straight to this office, it'll go straight to the organization. So when you go and you donate there, it goes to them. So in talking and working with them, the thing that I think when we did our call that Anna and I fell in love with, because another struggle that we've been having is we are very big on having quarterly employee events. And obviously with COVID, that has been really hard. I would say our last one we did was last June. Mm-hmm. We were limited on how many of us could actually go, but for Child Crisis Arizona, we went and passed food out. And so we really haven't been able to do an event with our employees. And so when working with Southwest Human Development, they told us about this little Reading Buddies program that they had. And we were like, that is perfect, right? So, Anna, I'm going to have you kind of talk through like what that was, how we kind of orchestrated that, and then show us one of the examples of that outcome.
Yeah. So it's a really cool program they do, and a way to send it to our office, which made it really easy for us to involve all of our employees, and everyone was able to get involved. So basically, it was a great concept of an idea for children to read and give them the tools to do that, and a great way for us to get involved as well. So it comes with these little passport books for everyone to fill out, and a birth certificate, and then a little actual reading buddy, which is adorable.
Yeah. So it was almost like a Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
So they literally sent us the stuffing and all the different stuffed animals, and we stuffed.
Right. And it was great for everyone to be able to actually do it and be hands-on and involved with it, and obviously for a great cause as well. So
yeah, it was a very successful team event.
Yes,
we obviously
everyone loved it.
They did love it. We sent it to anyone that's working remotely. We sent it to our other offices, and then we did a big Zoom call so everyone could do it together. And so we stuffed the animals, we named them, came up with where they were from. And then in the passports, we kind of wrote like a little story about them. And it was just a great little team building event that we have put together. Yeah. And so basically they give these reading buddies to these kids when they give them the books. And so they have that reading buddy that they can sit down every night and read with their little friend. So I highly encourage that, obviously anyone can do this, but I highly encourage that you reach out to them, even if you're like a company and you're looking for a team event or anything like that. It was phenomenal. So a huge success there and super exciting. So Anna, how long is this event actually going to be going on, where people can go on and click on the link and donate, diapers and shampoos and whatever the books, they can donate books. How long is this actually going to go on?
So this will go on until June 30th to the end of second quarter. And you'll be able to, like Jackie said, go through our link and donate, and it gets directly sent to them, which is awesome. It makes it really easy for people to go on and donate.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes it easier for us, I would say, because I will say our first quarter, we we had a conference room full of food. So I do like that in this regard, the link, it just goes straight to them. And so that's kind of how that works. But at the end of the day too, we always have clients that just want to give money, and that's acceptable too. So if you do want to just actually donate money to the organization, please just feel free to reach out to me, Jackie at wildewealth.com, and just let me know, and I can let you know who to write the check to. And you can just donate money if that's what you would prefer to do as well. And I think just if you can kind of just talk through a little bit, since you've been here obviously a little bit longer than me, just the importance and the impact that Trevor really kind of instills upon everyone here on giving back and what that looks like.
Right. That's truly one of my favorite parts, honestly, about working here is the emphasis on Trevor wanting to be involved with the community and way deeper with getting all of us involved as well, which I love personally. Like, it speaks so many volumes on Trevor. So ever since I've been here, that's been a huge emphasis, and that's also pushed me to want to work more in that area. Regarding Wilde for Arizona, I love it. I love every part that we do, and getting to work with these nonprofits, you know, and finding new ones and different ways to get involved. It's been amazing.
Yeah. And just to touch on that, you know, Child Crisis Arizona is a very special one to Trevor. Always has been. He's actually even on the board. He's on the board of Junior Achievement as well. But this year it's, you know, we wanted to kind of even go above and beyond. And so that's why we have decided to do something every quarter. And, you know, I think looking back through COVID, seeing that need that people have became even more highlighted than normal. And so I'm excited that we're doing that this year. I'm hoping that this is something we continue for years and years and years, to work with different organizations every quarter to keep our clients and anyone else that wants to get involved to kind of keep that ball rolling. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming on, showing us about the Reading Buddies and what we did, because it was super exciting. It was really fun to do. And I just want to say thank you for being part of the team. You are obviously an extremely important piece of keeping Trevor and I in line, of course. We are obviously still working through some COVID stuff and being very mindful of that, but Anna is going to start looking into actually doing events hopefully later this year. We are going to be doing a virtual summer series of concerts. And so you'll be seeing that communication coming out as we kind of pick. The first one will be the end of June, and then the end of July, and then the end of August. And then for our clients that have been with us for years and years, we've done it for so many years, is having our Zoo Lights event in December. Obviously, we couldn't do it last year. We still did our Toys for Tots drive, but we weren't able to actually have our Zoo Lights event. So that is actually going to be back on this year as of now. And that will be held on December 16th. So obviously more information to follow as we get closer to that time. We still have to get through the burning hot summer before we can think about December. But we are starting to hopefully towards the 3-4Q of this year to get back to some sort of a normal with events and being able to see our clients and prospects and do different things. So just look out for those emails and information to come out as we get closer to that time. So I just wanted to say thank you again to Anna for being on, and thank you to everyone for being so supportive of our voluntary events that we do. It is greatly, greatly appreciated, and we are just so thankful. So I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you so much for joining us on the Wilde Wealth Way podcast.
Thank you for joining the Wilde Wealth Way. If you would like to meet with one of our trusted advisors, please go to www.wildewealth.com or call our office at 480-361-6203. You can find our show notes from today's show at www.wildewealth.com/podcast.